Studio with Bulelani Balabala, 29-year-old businessman. You have been awarded by the South African Youth Awards in entrepreneurship, and this is by the NYDA.
Yes.
Your company, IAF Brands, is award-winning. You specialize in branding and print manufacturing. What inspired you to get into that industry?
You know what? No, I was actually inspired one day when I saw a friend of mine coming back from school with a branded T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this was now 11 years ago, and I asked, and it's actually not even 11. It's about 12 years ago, and I thought to myself, you know what? This is so amazing because we are from the township, and you don't readily come across these things, especially about 12 years ago when it's custom for that individual. I mean, I think the most one has seen of a branded T-shirt was when a soccer player is wearing it on the field and it's got his surname or his name at the back of it.
Yeah.
And that's where the desire and the hunger began. But I mean, obviously, with the limited resources that I had, I couldn't start there, and I didn't even have the industry connects to be able to start this. So I then decided to start an internet cafe. And the beautiful story of the internet cafe is, you know, I hear a lot of people speaking about how they are self-made and how they got to where they are and it's all them. I cannot share those same sentiments because I believe that my success and where I am in life today is a community effort, because the carpets that I got when I opened up that internet cafe were donated to me by my church as tabletops. I got them from my back opposite neighbors, the Namanis, as wardrobe doors because they were renovating their house, as table stands. I got crates from a local supermarket. The ink came from my aunt, the printer came from a friend called Marcus. So it was a series of people that contributed to where I am today. But because of this hunger, this insatiable desire to continuously grow, we then moved from the internet cafe 6 years later, because I mean, when I opened up, I was making R5 a day. I thought that I was so excited when I opened on the 3rd of September in 2007, and I thought, you know, it's going to only go higher from here, you know, because I come from serious poverty. So to get R5, that is something major.
Yeah.
The next day I got rent, the day after I got 50 cents. And the funny thing about it is the way my house...
So the revenue depreciated.
Yeah. The way my house, I mean,
Yeah.
number one, you need to understand that I opened an internet cafe. I didn't even know how to even utilize a computer. I had no experience. There had been no trace of entrepreneurship in my whole bloodline. So I was in a position where my mother didn't even understand. She gave me half the garage, and the other piece had boxes and parts and all these things. And she was like, if you can make this thing work, I'll give you the rest of the garage, but let's try and see.
Hold on to that. Stop right there. We're going to be back with Bulelani and the story of how he went from a community helping him to start an internet cafe, making his first R5. Thereafter, with the hopes being crushed that he was going to make more money, and it went from R2 to 50 cents, and then a company that has in-house machinery with over R2 million. There's a story here. You might want to stick around and listen.